Oh, well, a lot of things have happened here. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with our dear Rat the Unfortunate, who has met with a bit of better fortune today, at least. She has healed of her injury, I think, as you could hear, at least the minor one. I'd be surprised if she's recovered from the major one just yet, but it looks like we've also got some dispersal wolves. However, this is going to be going into the start of a new day. It's not precisely dawn, we'll probably sleep again, but time is going to be a little weirder on Amethyst Mountain than it is in Slough Creek, where it can be a little bit more regular. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for her today's challenge, and we'll see if we can finally get off the accurate difficulty. Oh boy, okay, so we have successfully rolled to get off of accurate, which is a good thing. However, we got another pretty challenging challenge, especially for having a major injury. So today, we cannot back down from a fight or hunt. If we initiate a confrontation with a competitor or prey animal, we have to see it through until they fall or flee, or until we die. Which is not ideal, honestly, because the way this works, we can potentially go back to a checkpoint if we die, but we'll lose progress for that. If we find a potential mate, we could lose that. Yeah, lots of things can go wrong with this, and it also depends on the circumstances of the death, because even though we're not playing on Iron Wolf, I often do try to uphold deaths where it makes sense to do so. So, yeah, this is going to be a challenge. Now, when it comes to hunting and stuff, that doesn't mean that we can't bite multiple animals to see which one that we want to go after, but once we commit to one, we have to stick with it. And likewise, if we decide we're going to take on a predator at a carcass, there's no backing off. We're going to see it all the way through, so we've got to be kind of careful. But I've talked enough. Let's see these dispersal wolves, and really quickly... Oh, our minor jaw injury has healed. It's also very stormy. And I've also switched back to challenging here, but hello, who do we have here? We have Prospect Peak 4M and Prospect Peak 41M. Goodness, 3 years and 4 years. Well, hello, you two. This is a little curious. Let's maybe approach here. We'll grin. Oops, we're going too quickly here. Rat is not a wolf who tends to hesitate. Look at her little stubby little tail was wagging too. Oh my goodness, poor girl. That is the cutoff tail, by the way. Some of you guys were asking if it's cutoff tail or short tail. It is a cutoff tail. Rat has had quite the interesting life and has made a few enemies. Oh, we're wagging our tail. Look at this guy. Hello. How are you, sir? Oh, we've convinced him to get to know us better. Oh my goodness, he actually has the missing eye customization. Wow, sir, you've seen some some of life too, it seems like. Oh my goodness. Oh, we do have, I'm just gonna eat this while we're here. He's very big. He's quite a large wolf. There's also the other guy in the background there. Hello? Well, hi, sir. Who might you be? I'm trying to see. These guys can have customizations now, obviously, because of the missing eye, you can tell, but that's quite a surprise. I'm not used to seeing them with that, and I don't think it's super common. That's the stranger wolf territory we just left. I did have a rat get out of there so that she wouldn't be sleeping in stranger wolf territory. Well, you know, all things considered, Rat kinda could use a companion right now, even if only just for some help here, considering she's gonna have a much harder time hunting on her own. I think it might be prudent to go ahead and accept one of these wolves as a prospective mate, and I think I kind of am feeling drawn to this guy here. It's a little bit sudden, but you know, I don't know. He seems like, because I think has he got a notched ear as well? It's hard to tell. He kind of seems like the sort who may have also seen a bit of life, and it seems like maybe he picked up on that as well. And there's some kind of commonality drawing them together. I think he does, yeah, on his right ear there. I think he's also got a little bit of a notch as well. So, yeah, I think Rat may have found someone perhaps also challenged by fate. Oh, we made an impression as well. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and see how this guy is and see if these two get along. I think his brother is leaving there, but yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. You guys have suggested quite a few different fun names as well. We'll have to see what we end up naming this guy here. Oh goodness. Oh no, my favorite emotes are messed up on this computer. Oh no. All right, Dawn is here and I have fixed my emotes. Prepare for a lot of me messing things up on the muscle memory because I think I put them back in a different order. And yes, I do know that you can use the numpad to do this. It's easier for me to, well, it was easier for me to use the emote. I think it still will be, but yeah, I prefer that over the numpad because I don't remember what everything is bound to very well. But yeah, this is Prospect Peak 4M, which is also interesting in and of itself because, of course, Prospect Peak is one of the packs in Slough Creek that we could encounter. That could be a little bit interesting. It seems like he dispersed from that pack. He's so big. Either that or Rat is just heckin' tiny. No, she's got 0 strength though, so she shouldn't be that heckin' tiny. I think he might be, he might have a little bit of that extra strength. But we should probably do a hunt, and I want to do this cautiously, and I want to stay away from the stranger wolves because I don't want to get into a fight. We're not going to be able to win because right now, oh, and these guys, I think I'm going to pass up the dogwood herd here. I think we're going to keep looking for another elk herd in a little bit of a safer place because that's got a high risk of going into stranger wolf territory, and because our challenge for this in-game day is that we're not able to back down from a fight, we need to be really careful what fights we pick. Oh, there's actually an elk herd up here. Okay, this works out. We do need food. I still think elk is going to be our best chance, so here's hoping Mr. Prospect Peak here has a good idea on how to do this hunt, because Rat is going to need a lot of help. She's at -6 speed, I think it is. Yeah, -6 total because of her injured limpy leg right now. She got that during a hunt in the previous one. This is our first major injury, and we're about to see how rough things can get. That said, this is kind of a good place to have this happen because we're on Amethyst Mountain, we're on challenging, we don't have pups to care for, so we're not... Oh, was this calf just went down. This might actually be a decent, whoop, there's the mother though. It might actually be a decent one to go after, and it sounds like Wapiti Pack is really howling. Now, let's not get absolutely clobbered by the moose here. And basically, oh great, we've lost it again, I think. Oh, that spike went down. But yeah, again, as I was saying earlier, I have no idea which of these calves is the one that fell earlier. We can test the herd. We can switch between members at first to, oh, how are you thinking this one's gonna be good? We can switch between the members at first, but once we really commit, and it seems like this guy might be. Oh dear, sir. I don't think this may have been the best choice, but I guess we're gonna go for it. Now that we're committing to this, we can't back down from the fight. Oh gosh, he is so bold. Look at him going after this. I think he might be a bit of a bold one. He kind of, I think Rat has met her match. I really think she has, because look at this guy go. Oh, no. Watch out, bud. Don't get injured. Oh no. Whoop, watch out. Oh yes, this guy, he seems like a pretty perfect fit for her. They're both just running in like absolute maniacs here. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Rat has the personality of a chihuahua and the body of a wolf. She ain't scared of nothing and nobody, and that does not include the elk. I mean, I guess there's a few things that she knows better than to mess with, like bears, but for the most part, she's not too intimidated. And the good thing is these guys now have a carcass here. Now, Amethyst Mountain is a little weird because you spend a lot of your time sleeping, and I think that might be what's best for these guys to do, is to just take a short day while we can afford it. Oh no, you guys get out. Okay, they're not gonna actually pick a fight. We can, if they run off, we can leave, but if they keep coming back, we're gonna have to keep chasing them. But yeah, Amethyst Mountain, again, like I said, good place to have a major injury because you kind of can afford to take the time to rest, and I think that's what it would be prudent to do. Rat is gonna have to play her series cautiously, knowing that she's got a lot of challenges that come with it, and this is one hungry man. Look at, he must have been really hungry. I didn't notice what his hunger level was at before, but he is just chomping away. Goodness gracious. Oh, I'm not picking this fight. I'm not picking this fight. I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. And on that note, another dawn is here. We are not tangling with a bear, and we are still injured. As you can see, Rat is still holding her little leg up there. We're gonna run these guys off up the hill here. Fortunately, they did get to spend a lot of time resting. Again, Amethyst Mountain makes things easier for now. This is gonna get so much harder once we get to Slough Creek. This is just the baby taste of what's coming. But I'm gonna go ahead, we'll roll for Rat's next challenge for the day and see if it's something a little easier. Y'all, I'm gonna frickin' throw hands with these dice. I rolled a 5 again, so no, we don't get a different challenge. I am rolling from a limited pool here because a lot of the challenges do involve pups. If you're interested in what all of the possible challenges are, you can see them on a spreadsheet in the video description. But, so there's only 4 or 5 of them that you can get in Amethyst Mountain anyway, but we are getting absolutely no variety. I swear I'm not trying to make this happen. But, yeah, no, I guess we're just rolling with the same challenge for today. The game really says Rat gets 1 challenge per episode right now, I guess. Normally it's supposed to be per day, but no, we still have to be very careful what fights we pick, and this may persist until we recover from this injury. I do think we should try and find another carcass because one of the, or not another carcass, but another elk herd to hunt, because one of the things that's going to help us heal is if we can stay full on food. Maybe mule deer. No, not with -5, or not with -6 speed though. And there's Hayden dispersals around too, apparently. But yeah, one of the things that's going to be helpful to us is to be able to have a carcass to just chill out by it and heal for a prolonged period of time. So I think that's going to help us recover from this injury. And remember, even if we finish our courtship, we can't move on to Slough Creek until this injury heals. So this is something that we do need to prioritize. Well, there is another wolf up here. I think this might be the Hayden dispersal. Yeah, male dispersals from the Hayden pack. So, somewhere around here... Is he following this elk herd? No, he's doing his own thing. He just happens to be crossing back and forth with it periodically. That's good, because I don't want to fight him. I just want to find this herd. I want to do a hunt. There's more wolf scent over here, though, so we do need to be careful. It might not be at the elk herd though, but you can sometimes find dispersals and I assume even pack wolves. I don't know that I've ever seen it firsthand, but I don't see why they wouldn't be able to hunt. Have we seen that? Now I'm not gonna remember. But yeah, you can find other wolves hunting. Oh, that was just Prospect Peak for him. I was about to say Case in Point, but no, we're just running over our own tracks now. But there is a herd here. Okay. Hunting take 2. These two did work together quite well. They are quite efficient. Prospect Peak 4M here is very aggressive. He's quick to rush in. I think he's quite a bold wolf, but that said, he wasn't exactly the most patient wolf. He didn't wait to find an elk that was going to be lower health. He just went for the first one that happened to be nearby. So that's something that I did notice. I think he's maybe not the most strategic. That said, patience and rat aren't exactly words that go well together either, and so I'm not sure patience is a quality she's super looking for in a mate. She doesn't really value it that much herself, so she's not too bothered by not seeing it in a prospective mate. Oh, who's chilling over there? That's the Hayden wolf again, I think. Is he going in right for this calf? I think he might be. Oh, we're gonna run out of stamina if we're not careful. Is this who you're thinking we're going after? Alright, let's... Oh, it's fallen! Oh yeah, this is worth it, this is worth it. I don't know where the mother is though, so we gotta watch out. She's right there, watch out! Alright, that was a good call. And it did take a tumble right in front of us, so that worked out to our favor as well. Hopefully this will be good, because I am committing to this hunt now, and whoa boy! We do have to be careful of that now. or at least not inaccurate right now. But we do have to be careful of stamina because Rat, as you can see, is very much losing ground to this elk herd. She still can catch up, fortunately, but yeah, it's not an easy thing for her with this hurt leg. She's definitely hoping that 4M here will rush right back in and start attacking again. That would very much be helpful to her at the moment because she's gonna run out of stamina trying to catch up. Oh, here he goes, I think. All right, let's try to keep up with him if we can. Yes, he's gonna go in. We should also go after... Okay, we gotta watch out for the mother, though. Whoop, we don't want to get injured again. Our health has stayed fairly high, at least, so that's good. And there's more herds stopping? They're all kind of gathering. They're all gathering to head back now. I wonder, like, if the elk falls... Oh, no, don't! We have to stay on this hunt! If the elk falls when it's super low health, can it just, like, beef itself? Is that a thing that they can do? I really don't know. I would imagine not, but goodness, can you imagine? But that said, I hope these elk leave because I think, once again, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it is something I think even Rat would have to admit is prudent to spend some time hanging out, a little time socialing, getting to know 4M here, apparently burying her face into this carcass, and spend some time resting up here because I think that's going to be for the best. Oh dear. We had to leave our carcass. Have they? No, they haven't eaten all of it. I don't really want to make this a fight we pick. I'm just going to run in and run back out. We're not going to try to intimidate these guys. But I haven't wanted to stay in Wapiti territory because that's going to lead it to us getting into a fight. I'm not gonna bother those coyotes if they want to stay on the carcass. I think at this point it's not worth fighting for when we could so easily be attacked by stranger wolves. I just want to bring back a little snack for morning. Oh, thank goodness. Is that our injury healed? I think they did replace the sound cue from being the same one as the pup recovery. And I think, if we see in just a moment here... Oh, thank goodness, Rat is no longer limping. That's good to see. I think she is very relieved, and I bet 4M is too. We'll go ahead, we'll give him a little tail wag with our stubby little tail to let him know we're doing all right. And then we will, we'll sleep off the rest of the night here, I think, just to make sure that we get that extra little bit of rest. Alright, another day, another dawn. Let's see if we can finally ditch this challenge, and I swear, if we get the same one again, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know what's going on with this dice. I swear it's not rigged, but apparently it kind of has it out for me today. Well, we sure did get another challenge here, so... our challenge for the day, unfortunately, once again, is Amethyst Mountain, and we're fairly well fed. Again, these are going to be much more dangerous when we get to Slough Creek, but our challenge is that we may only hunt hares, scavenge, and drink water. We can't hunt anything else. We can't obtain food from any other source. So we need to make sure we're hunting hares when we can. We may actually migrate our way down to the Lamar Valley, though, to have access to some water as well. And we can scavenge if we happen to come across anything, but I think, how hungry? Yeah, he's at 70%. It might not be bad to catch a few hares for him on the way if we stumble across any, just to keep our health up a little bit. But all in all, not the worst challenge we could have gotten. Definitely one that's gonna be so much worse if we roll this once we have pups. Oof, after quite the run, we have made it down to the Lamar Valley here. And we don't want to go too far because we don't want to start bumping into stranger wolves. But that said, I think we've made it pretty well, and we should be able to get a drink of water down here too. We did find a couple hares along the way. I don't think we're going to be hurting too badly from this challenge here, but it definitely makes me nervous seeing the things we've been rolling to think about what's going to happen if these two end up having pups. And honestly, I think Rat I think Rat is pretty on board for starting a pack with 4M here. They've gotten along quite well. It seems like they may have some common life experiences here. They both seem to have had it a bit rough, and they certainly seem to get along personality-wise. They've got a similar style of rushing in, which, although it can come with its drawbacks, I think that's something Rat would respect. I think that's something that she likes as a commonality, even if it's not always the most well-advised one. So I think we are going to go ahead and let these guys finish out their courtship. If they decide to do that, they've got a little bit of affinity left to finish raising, I think, and that's often easier to do once you have once you can hunt. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll let them socialize a little bit here, and we'll see if that courtship wraps up. Otherwise, we'll probably let them sleep another night, do another hunt before making their decisions and potentially heading out to Slough Creek. What wolf is over here? Who is this? This is a stranger wolf? Hello? Hello? I'm gonna forever see Prospect Peak. Oh, why are you over here, 1M? No, what are you doing? Get back to your territory. Your territory goes all the way around here. You can literally run any direction except towards us and be fine. Okay, there he goes. Thank goodness. I'm gonna forever have a heart attack, though, when I see Prospect Peak sent, because I'm so used to that being bad news in Slough Creek. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. This wolf is impressed with your strength and hunting skills and is willing to be your mate. I think so. I think we'll go ahead and accept him as a mate here. And now we have to give him a name. I think we're gonna go ahead and we'll actually call this guy Tatter, because much like Rat, he's kind of a bit of a raggedy, roughed up kind of fellow with his torn ear and missing eye. These two wolves have both borne the scars of life. Yes, we can turn on name tags with the N key there, and we've got a snapshot here so that we can send these guys to Slough Creek. And I think that's exactly what we're gonna do with Rat and Tatter. I think he's even got a slight bit of a scar on his left ear as well. He's got a bit on his right. You can see the notched ear, but he's also got the torn ear that I hadn't even seen on his left as well. So he really is definitely suiting his name there. He's seen some of the rougher aspects of life as well, it seems like. But I think we are going to go ahead and wrap this up here, and next time we'll be sending these guys into the snows of Slough Creek so that we can have them start their very own pack. We'll see how that ends up going, because with these two around, it seems like it could be interesting. Oh, he's a bit of a scratchy boy. Oh, poor lad. He might have some fleas going on there. But I'm excited to see what becomes of these two and their story. Here's hoping that it doesn't wind up being too much of an impossible task. I don't think it should be, but it's certainly going to be a challenge. But for now, we'll go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.